so my legs are on fire. I'm very much suffering through this last one. Oh, what a view.
The South Downs Way, one of the UK's oldest long-distance trails. Starting at the Handmade Cyclist home in Winchester, the route snakes all the way down to Eastbourne, including some brutally steep rocky climbs, techie descents, and about 10 million gates. Check out the brand new adventure collection from the Handmade Cyclist in the description and grab my 10% code whilst you're there.
About 10k in now. Ticked off a couple of climbs. I don't know how many there are in total, probably like 30 odd. There we go, here's another one on the whole route. But you know, vibes are good. It's kind of like a quiet hour riding up to Winchester, letting the morning oats settle. But I think they've burned through now. I'll start downing the carb mix in a minute, get some gels in me, get some caffeine. But the sun's out, the view's nice. Yeah, just done one of the steepest climbs of the route, I think. And not just steep, it's quite rocky and rutted as well, but yeah, good fun. I'm only going to say this for pure comedic effect, but I feel great right now. It's kind of been a slow burn to get into it, but I feel like some of the fuel is starting to go through. The climbs have been feeling nice. Yeah, I feel great right now. I'm sure I'll cut this right next to a bit of footage of me suffering like a dog in about 6-7 hours. My legs do not feel good. Ride through Queen Elizabeth Country Park. Yeah, it's lovely around here. The view is just going to get progressively better and better as I head towards Eastbourne, but vibes are still high. Had a quick stop there for use the loo. Amazing what a nice loo stop can do for morale. Breaking news: there's been a big development. Another little, well, not a big morale boost. Got the legs out, getting a tan. It's finally just about warm enough. Feeling a nice breeze over my knobbly kneecaps is making me feel good. Just ticking off the climbs. Last few have been pretty brutal, but feeling great at the start of a ride can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, obviously it feels great riding. You start making good time, but you're never gonna feel great for like 12 odd hours, however long I'm going to be out here. And it's very, very easy to fall into, oh, I feel great, I can go faster. And then that's when you start having problems, like 6 hours time. When you eventually kind of level out, you start to crash. So it's all about, it's really hard, but the main thing is just to go steady. It's like I almost want to avoid peaking too high, because I know that the higher I peak, just in morale and feeling, the harder the drop off's going to be eventually. At least for me anyway. I'm sure some people can ride the high for the whole thing, but yeah, I definitely can't. I think this is South Harting, but honestly I'm not too sure. There's a hill, quite a nice one. give you some stats. I'm 70 kilometers in overall. 20 something of those kilometers was riding to Winchester. So quick maths, 50 kilometers of the South Downs away completed. Just coming up to 3 hours, 40 minutes, 14 degrees apparently, but I think it's a bit warmer than that. My heart rate monitor hasn't really been working properly, so who knows what that is, but yeah, just cracking on. All I'm thinking in my mind is that just kind of looking forward to the views that are going to come in the middle when you start seeing Brighton and you got the sea on the right and the rolling hills on the left. Beautiful. What a beauty of a day as well. I've only got a 500ml bottle with me, which is obviously not ideal for a 12-hour outing, but I thought I'd kind of start with the practice from when I'll be in Transcontinental. Obviously at Transcontinental I'll have more than one 500ml bottle, but there might be days where I have to go a few hours without water, or I can't find any water, so it's nice to kind of practice already. But I've already filled it up twice, so I've had 1.5 litres already. And my fueling strategy for today, I just grabbed a bunch of 90-gram Sturka sachets, carb mix sachets. I put 2 in the bottle to begin with, so I drank that within the first few hours to get 180 grams in quite easily. And I filled up once at a sustainability centre near Old Winchester Hill with another 90 grams, and then just now at Cadence with another 90. So I've hit the 60 grams an hour that I want to hit for a ride like this already, and a little bit more, and a couple of gels. Yeah, I'm not floating on the pedals anymore, but yeah, cracking on. I remember this climb from when I did it last year at the Great British Escapade, and it's one of the ones that I had to walk up on the Madone because it was a bit too much for it. But not this. The hardtail eats this breakfast, lunch and dinner. Devoured it. I have just ridden through a field of stinger nettles, so my legs are on fire and so is my left hand, but how can you be in a bad mood with views like this? I thought I'd just stop for a minute. I've only really stopped for a toilet break and to fill up my water so far, so I thought I'd take a few minutes just to take in one of my favourite views. I don't really know where I am. I'm about halfway into the full ride. I think about halfway into the full South Downs way. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is looking over. There's a lovely river down there. That little climb, which I'm sure is not going to feel little when I'm about to go over it. Sun's out, lovely path, lots of walkers and cyclists about. Yeah, it's really not hard to see why this is probably it's definitely the most popular kind of off-road route in the south of England, and potentially the whole of the country. I'm not sure what would. Obviously, there's the King Alfred's Way, also in the Adventure Collection, but yeah, I don't think that South Downs Way hasn't really got much competition. Wonder why I ride on the road so much. Time to crack on, keep them fueled. All that other bollocks. Yeah, I remember this climb. I think we're in Amberley now, or just coming out of Amberley. This is kind of tricks you into a false sense of security with a road climb until about halfway, and then kicks out massively. I can't remember if I rode it last time I did it on a mountain bike. Obviously none of these climbs are crazy long compared to other climbs in different areas, but they're all so steep and punchy that it really takes it out of you because they're so quick. You're either going up or down really. Oh, there's a glider up there. Don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. He's found a nice little pocket of hot air there, doing his circles, getting some rise. I don't know what the scientific term for that is. Vortex? I don't know. Yeah. Wish me luck. Brighton down there, over there somewhere.
Another one.
Been a while. We've got about 35 kilometres to go on the South Downs Way, and another 35 to get to the train station. But there's a long odd section over the ridge behind me that was just like crosswind and then headwind, crosswind, headwind. So just gotta get my head down, get through that. I'm pretty sure I'm about to crest the last proper climb on the South Downs Way. I'm very much suffering through this last one. Oh, what a view! Yeah, I feel good. My legs do not feel good, but it's to be expected, really. Oh, it's amazing! Nice flat road to roll it in. I think I'm going to drop down into Eastbourne. Got a stonking tailwind after being battered with a crosswind all day. So, oh, feels good. There we go. Definitely lives up to the hype. I've done most of it in sections before, but yeah, the whole thing's pretty special. The views are just incredible. Yeah, it's quite back-ended that way. Climbs at the end are brutal, but yeah, now we're gonna race. Well, not race. Roll back on the roads back to Brighton from Eastbourne. Might sit on the beach for a bit.